Hello again. Been a couple of weeks, so time for another update. Been a little bit busy over, well, yeah, had lots going on, but I've managed to do some painting anyway. Um, still making progress. Yeah, these guys, lots of people have been talking about them on YouTube. Bloody miniatures, and they are very bloody good, to be fair. All the believe the hype, I think. Just picked these up really as sort of characters to go with my Covenanter armies, a few officers and some characters you can use in the game. They do, I think, 4 packs of 4 for the Covenanters, so I've got 16 in all. I'll put the others up in a minute, but these are the ones that I put out as command bases. Yeah, just make really nice figures. Yeah, I mean, the dream to paint. Lots of nice flat surfaces, and don't know why, but always enjoy painting the metals, and yeah, particularly when they're nice ones. And these were very nice, as good as anything I've worked with, I think. Just yeah, really nice poses as well. Some good action poses going on. Try and get them in the middle a bit. I'll put some stills up at the end so you can see them a bit better, because this is clumsy in the extreme, isn't it? But yeah, just a little bit of a round, but just, yeah, really nice figures, really nice details, very easy to paint, very characterful, all very different. These are guys looting essentially. Probably not a command base, but certainly something you can put in the use as part of the scenery. Throw them in occasionally, whatever. They just look nice, so I enjoy painting them. that's basically the story. But yeah, just really nice figures. So yeah, very pleased with them. Pretty much brings the Covenanter army to an end, I think. Now largely done everything I need for it, so pleased with that. I'll put the rest of these up anyway, and yeah, back in a second. Yeah, and there's the rest of them. I've just based these up individually to use as sort of characters in the particular game we play, as to the strongest version of the English Civil War at the moment, for King and Parliament. And you have characters called Gallant Gentlemen who give you little bonuses if you have them with a unit. So I'm just that's what I'm using these for. And they're, yeah, really, I don't know what to say really. They're just really nice figures, paint up beautifully. Really enjoyed them. I didn't use the speed paints or contrast paints on these. I did them by the old method. I think that does lead to better results. Obviously, it takes a bit longer, but I thought with these figures it was worth spending the extra time really. So we'll put some stills up at the end so you can get a better view of them. But you get the picture. They're just really nice poses, very dynamic figures. Really impressed with them. Yeah, just really nice. So yeah, as I say, that project's pretty much finished. There's just a couple of other little things I've done for it as well. I'll bring those out next. Yeah, the other thing, I just wanted some horse holders for the dragoons. Again, you know, if you're playing the rules as they're written, you leave markers when the dragoons dismount. So I've been sort of looking around. I've found some on, you know, various companies that did them, but none that did them specifically for the Covenanters. So yeah, I was sort of waiting until I found something, and then I saw these on Colonel Bill's site of all places. Essentially, it was a little bit disappointing because the set itself that they advertise has got this guy here and a horse, and it's also got another guy sitting on a horse. But his headgear wasn't really ideal for what I wanted to fit in with this particular sort of army. But I assumed the horse would be the horse and rider would be separate, and I just wouldn't use the rider, and then I could just use the bare horse like I've got here, a guy with 2 horses. But unfortunately it was a one-piece cast, so the guy was cast onto the horse, and I wasn't going to try and file that off. So yeah, so I only had 2 horses in the end. I was hoping, as I say, to have 2 sets each with 2 horses, but that wasn't quite panned out in the end. But what I did to just sort of make up, it doesn't look as good, and these horses are clearly clearly moving potentially quite fast. But they're just a couple of the War Games Atlantic do now a sort of horses sprue, which are, yeah, they're nice enough horses. So I just use those to make up the couple of horses I needed. So not perfect, but do the job. That's ideally how I wanted it to look on the one on the right, but yeah, the one on the left's not too bad either. So yeah, fairly happy with that. So again, nice figures, nice little purchase. Quite pleased with that one. As I say, that is pretty much, I think, now the Covenanter army done. There's no more figures particularly that I've got or anything that I particularly feel I need. So yeah, quite pleased with that. Quite pleased to finish that. It was enjoyable to do, but yeah, nice to move on to something new. There's just one other thing I've been doing as well. It's not all been English Civil War. Yeah, back to Napoleonics. This time at a smaller scale. Been playing a bit of the new free Napoleonic rules, the Perry's ones, Valour and Fortitude, I think it's called. Played a few games out at the club lately. Playing okay actually, quite like them. And the last game we did, I took my Austrians down, and I was missing a couple of command bases, or I was a couple of command bases short. So I just put these together, just to fill the gap really. So next time we play, I've got all the commands I need. I can't remember what figures they are, to be honest. I've got a box still full of unpainted Austrians up there, and I've I had various providers, and I've sort of put them all together in different bags for battalions, so I can just pick out a battalion at a time as and when I want to fancy doing one. So yeah, I can't remember who these are. They might be ABs, they might be Stonewall, I think I had in there. Also, it's got some Blue Moon, but I don't think they're those. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure whose figures they are. But they were very nice, paint up nicely. I'm painted 15mm. They're probably more like 18mm, aren't they? But I haven't painted them for a while, so it was different to go back. The last time I did them, it's been so long ago, I wasn't particularly sort of highlighting and things in that stage. So it was nice to go back and apply. Painting's come on a lot since I last did 18 or 15 or 18mm stuff, so it was nice to actually go back and try some of the sort of techniques on the smaller figures, and they come up okay, I think. The one thing I have learnt is that you need to go brighter with the colours on the smaller scale, otherwise they can look a bit washed out. So yeah, that's a lesson well learned, I think, and yeah, pleased with how they turned out. So yeah, I've got a box full of those, but I'm not sort of flying back into that particular project at the moment. But it's just a nice thing to dip back into every now and again. So I've got a fairly big Austrian army already, and it just gets a little bit bigger every now and again. But yeah, these I was definitely short of the last time we played, so worth doing. So yeah, that's it really. So I've been doing a few different things, keeping busy, playing a few games. One thing I did do actually a couple of weeks ago that was really enjoyable. It's worth mentioning. I went down to the War Games Holiday Centre, end of January that was, for a weekend. It was actually for Lee's birthday, from Battle Bunker HQ. Did a big game down there for his 50th birthday. He's put video up and talked about it a little bit. So if you watch this, you probably were well aware of his channel and you know what I'm talking about. But it's well worth checking out Battle Bunker HQ if you haven't seen the channel or you haven't seen the video. Just had a huge American Civil War game over a whole weekend. And it was really nice. I was really surprised to be invited. I've not met them properly before, but chatted a few times online and got on well. We sort of said we'd get together for a game at some point. And people say those kind of things, you're never sure whether they mean it or not. And then yeah, out of the blue, got an invite over Christmas, and yeah, it went down. So I hadn't met them or any of the friends or anything before, but we had a really nice weekend gaming. Really nice bunch of people. It was great. I've said thank you many times, but yeah, thanks again for that. That was a really good time. I gather he's shutting the holiday centre now for a few months, unfortunately. But as and when he reopens it again, I hope hopefully later this year. If you ever get the chance to go down there, well worth a look. Yeah, it wasn't too expensive, to be honest. I don't believe, and it was a really nice weekend. Yeah, really good. That's about it, really. Yeah, just been keeping busy, doing various things. Work's quite busy, but still managing to get some painting done, and still enjoying what I'm doing, and yeah, enjoying everyone else's videos. As always, always a little bit behind, but I keep my hand in. Yeah, thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, everything else. And yeah, I'll carry on, and we'll catch up with you again in a few weeks' time with another update, I imagine. Take care and all the best in the meantime. Look after yourselves.